Hello and welcome to this Migroto case review. My name is Damon Aryan, registered migration agency since 2013, and in this video, I'm going to take a closer look at the applicant situation and see how realistic are his chances to receive an invitation to apply for one of GSM visas 189, 190 or 491 in this financial year. Now let's see what we have. We have an offshore applicant's occupation is Engineering Technologist. The points claimed or to be claimed is 95 points with a superior English, and the applicant's got a partner with 10 points. Please remember, this review is based on Migroto data coming from official government sources and also state government sources, and also targeted freedom of information requests, all powered by our AI tools. Before making any decisions based on this review, please make sure you read the disclaimer at the end of this video. You are currently in the top 4% for points within this occupation. The top points range isn't heavily crowded, which suggests a 95-point applicant has a reasonable chance of moving closer to the front of the queue. Looking back from September 2023, there were 3 invitation rounds in 2024, with minimum invited scores generally between 85 and 95 points. The occupation has more than 5,000 applicants in the queue, so competition remains high even though 95 points is a strong offshore score. But because there have been no 189 invitations for this occupation over the past year, the invitation outlook remains uncertain. Submitting an EOI and remaining in the queue may still be worthwhile if invitation patterns change. With state nomination, your listed score is 100 points. The analysis uses offshore data from last financial year and excludes onshore invitations. New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia had a few limited offshore invitation rounds, with minimum scores of 95 or 100 points. Most invitations in the reviewed data were issued to onshore applicants, so offshore opportunities appear more limited. You have 100 points after nomination, and main finding says opportunities may still exist at 100 points. Based on those patterns, Subclass 190 may still offer opportunities this financial year, depending on each state's approach and your eligibility. With regional nomination, your listed score is 110 points. Again, the analysis uses offshore data from last financial year and excludes onshore invitations. There were offshore invitations in New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia, with minimum scores of 100 and 105 points. At 110 points, you appear to be in a good position for Subclass 491, subject to upcoming state eligibility criteria. Your occupation is listed as Tier 3, with 370 people employed in Australia. Within the EOI backlog, 57 applicants are above your score, and 137 are at the same score. Tier 3 occupations account for around 1% of the current workforce allocation for the 189 visa, with a similar share of invitations. That suggests 189 opportunities may remain limited even with a strong score. At your current points, the data suggests a stronger position for 190 and 491, depending on state criteria and occupation lists. For subclass 189, lodge or keep your EOI active, but treat it as an uncertain pathway because this occupation hasn't been invited in the last year rounds and also according to its limited allocation. Subclass 190 may offer an opportunity, especially if a state targets your occupation, but offshore invitations have been limited and eligibility will be critical. Subclass 491 currently appears the stronger state-nominated option because your 110-point score sits above the reviewed offshore minimums of 100 and 105. The backlog supports a cautious approach. 189 allocation is limited for Tier 3, while your points compare more favorably in the state-nominated pathways.